I will show you, these will be videos. I will first show you an overview of the platform and then show you two use cases. First use case, which will be on feed enrichment, how we enrich a feed, and a second on generating ads catalogs, how we create ads for Performance Max, Demand Gen, or Meta. So maybe a point too, the Dataïads platform, it's usable by you. You can use it in self-service. You can work with your agency. You can work with Dataïads because we also have people who can help you to use the platform. And often we start using it, then we hand it over to the clients. But now it is becoming simpler and simpler. You will see how to use it. So first, the good thing about Dataïads is you have access to all of our tools within the same platform. You will be able to work. You will connect your Google Merchant Center feed, your Google Ads data. Once that is done, we will retrieve your product data and then reconcile all the data we are able to put around it. So there is a picker feed enrichment part where there is an automatic audit of your feed. I will come back to that a bit, but that is really practical. It is when you have several countries or even just a single feed, you can automate the analysis of your product catalog. When we create assets, we want to be sure that it meets the best brand guidelines. Actually, the benefit of Dataïads is that it lets you connect your product feed to over 50 LLMs on the market. So here you see, for example, someone takes one of their products from their catalog and says, go ahead, create an image for me. Now, Nano Banana is great because we are at Google, but there is more to life than just Nano Banana. There are plenty of others.
Des
Tools that are a bit different, perhaps more efficient, faster, cheaper. So everything can be done directly on it. This is where you will create your videos that you will send to TikTok, that you will send to Instagram. And it is also here that you will create all your canvases. Instead of using Figma, you will create this dynamic template here and decide to put the price, the promo, the product, and it will automatically scale. Basically, I will come back to this catalog everywhere. And it is also here that you can manage your landing pages. So basically, our point is that it's worth using a technology that brings everything together because it's the best way to activate your product feed and not do AI for Google, AI for Meta, AI for your product page, but to do AI just once. It's more profitable. It will cost you less. You will have better control. And what's more, you will be able to have brand guidelines that will be perfect everywhere.
Rather than leaving it, to Meta to rewrite your title.
So the first case we're going to talk about is this one. It's I have a product feed.
How do I improve it? Well, you're connected to Google Merchant Center. You press a button. You run your feed audit. You'll get a super comprehensive score, much more complete than what you have on Google Merchant Center. But above all, with all the new attributes that we are constantly entering and updating, that we update based on what's coming.
Are the products compatible? I mean, are they compatible? Are they compliant? Are they understood?
We work a lot on the visual dimension, the existing attributes dimension. So we have a whole set of rules that exist by default, but obviously every brand is unique. So you can create your own rules. No need to know how to code. You just need to say, go from, well, I am a luxury brand. I want my name to always be written in capital letters, that kind of thing. You just need to add it and you can have it. I'm going to go back a little bit because I think it was interesting. Here, the audit is great, but what we want is to take action. So here you see the audit. It tells you in the visual section as a priority. Oh, look, there are products. That is an improvement recommendation. There are many products for which you do not have additional images. And here there is a small button called click this issue. That's it. That's what you need to click on. That's what allows you to fix your problem. And so how do we go about fixing this problem? We press the button. Actually, what that will do is create a filter of all the products that don't have additional images. As soon as you add new products, obviously, this filter will be updated. So here, you see, you have your GMC account. You have your filter for products that are missing, where images are missing. And here you have a chat right here. You can write, for example, create an additional image for me, please, for G products that don't have one. Not complicated. Oh, I want 4 of them. And voici the Google Merchant Center name. So there you go. You press OK. The agent will find the filter. It could have created it, by the way. It will automate the creation, in fact, of a prompt. There will be 4 different prompts to create 4 additional images for your product. You can obviously view everything beforehand. So it has created close-ups. This is very useful in Google Merchant Center. You see image 1, image 2, image 3, image 4. And all of this was done automatically. It goes back into Google Merchant Center. So basically, you can just say, here, I want an additional image for all products that don't have one. And automatically, well, obviously, I'm giving a super simple example, but that's how you can create them. So here I'm showing the visual dimension because it's more wow. Obviously, we'll do it for all attributes. I don't have product highlights. I don't have conversational attributes. Tell me which products don't have conversational attributes. Run an A/B test for all products by testing this prompt or by filling in the conversational attributes. So basically, the chat in Dataïads, it's available in Dataïads, and you can also, with an MCP, use it in your Gemini or your Enterprise Copilot. That's also possible. But we obviously recommend going on the platform to be able to see what's happening. So say I've shown you how to perform an audit and optimize it, but sometimes we know what we want to improve. And so this is more of an approach where, well, I want to do something. I have my product catalog, and I want to work on a specific segment. So here we are showing again that we are connected to the Google Merchant Center feed. And here, what we'll want to do typically is say that, well, I have, for example, these images, which are the images from my catalog, but I'm going to open the chat as well. And here, what the operator will say is, create a filter for children's products for me. I want to see what's going on a bit with the children's products. It will filter all your products for children. So it is a very easy way to access your catalog. And here you can interact with the chat, and then it suggests creating additional images. You say that you want to create them. The agent will then ask you, do you just want to create and view them? Or do you want to create and send them to Google Merchant Center? So you interact with it just like any other conversational agent. The operator says yes permanently. And you will see that it automatically creates this prompt, which you can, of course, edit, choose the models you want, and view the images you have created. Note automatically, this image is sent to Google Merchant Center. So basically, Dataïads is a chat that anyone can operate, your product database, all the large language models on the market, and you can ask it just about anything at scale. And finally, I will end with one last example, which is the creative dimension catalog ads. Catalog ads are really complicated. Often in companies, there are 2 or 3 validated templates that people know how to use, but they have to be created. How do you create creative diversity? How do you go about creating a dozen templates in all formats for all platforms? Well, one of the solutions, for example, is to use Dataïads. So here, similarly, we are connected to a feed, and we see that here on this demo bank, there are no additional images. You go to catalog ads, you choose the automatic mode. You are on automatic. You choose the products you want to work on. You choose your format. You choose the language.
And there, actually, you see, I am going to pause. That is still pretty good.
What the AI agent does is, in fact, the Dataïads agent, it will think about what you asked it. So basically, you just said, I want this format, I want this language, and I want this product catalog. It will go and read all the existing product info and all the data we gave it. It will go make an automatic strategic advertising recommendation for you. It will explore everything that currently exists in your product catalog, which will help highlight the product, those that are not expensive compared to the competition. It will apply everything we taught it about what makes a good ad, the safe zones of all platforms to be effective. It will actually suggest creative briefs that you will be able to see and obviously approve, you will see. So all of that is done quite quickly. And then you will be able to read your creative strategy that will be written. So it will tell you, here, based on your products, I am going to highlight the eco-friendly side of the brand, at least on the catalog you presented. Here are my ideas. You can obviously edit them if you want, if you don't agree with that. And then we will connect it to several large language models because, once again, Nanobana is great, but there are others to see exactly what the AI engines are doing. There, automatically, you haven't opened Figma. You have created ads everywhere. You can look at the ones that suit you best. You can take several to make 10. If you only want to make one, let's say, I think the operator will choose one. For example, you see ChatGPT image 2 is longer than Nanobana, which was faster to come out. You can obviously choose the models you want to highlight. You can choose some. You have the price per token each time. So you know how much it will cost you. For me, this is the model I want to duplicate. I press this button. I want to use this recipe on my entire catalog. In any case, elsewhere. You name this new template that you just created. So here, likewise, there is no person. You didn't have to work on anything at all. You save your template and you say what you want it to be called so you can find it later. You have a prompt that you can re-edit, obviously, which uses all the data from your products. That is, in fact, the famous recipe. that is what you will be able to apply to your entire catalog. And once you set it up, well, I'm showing it to you via the interface here. You could have done all of this via the chat if you do not want to bother moving things around. But once it is set up, what you will see is that in the product catalog, for each of your SKUs, there is now a new creative that was made automatically with the price, of course, updated. Simply, I imagine no one wants to send everything to Meta or demand gen if you haven't approved it. So here you can add a checkpoint. We call that human in the loop, if you like. So it tells you, well, I still want to check all the images that come from AI to see if I like them or not. So, and automatically it will create a node, let's call it that, with the option to approve or reject your various creatives. And if for some reason you don't like one, you select no, and it won't be sent. It won't move to the next step. And if you select yes, it will be sent automatically.
There, so that is it. I went quite fast, but well, we wanted to show you how it works. Obviously, we use simple examples. We can go much further in terms of customization based on product categories, products, bestsellers, and zombie products.
So there you go. But what I mean is, don't be afraid. Optimizing a product feed becomes easy. It even becomes really fun. We can do some really great things. We can test without taking any risks. So don't hesitate if you have any questions. Thank you.